What's up, you guys? So today I'm doing a review for Donmily hair, and I wanted to sit down and do the unboxing with you guys. This is all of the random stuff that came with it. I just don't feel like people care about this type of stuff, so that's why I'm just like, let's just get straight to this wig. So here is the unit. It's a curly unit, as you guys can see. It's more like a wavy unit than it is a curly unit, but here is the inside construction of the wig. It is a 360 unit as well, so I may try to put it up in a ponytail or do something with it like that, but this is the back portion of the unit. You do get a comb and adjustable straps. You do get a full lace frontal, so I do like that about this 360 unit, because sometimes the unit will be 360 but the frontal is like really short, but this one is like a full-on frontal, 13x4. It does have combs on it, but these are the kind of combs that are easy to cut out, so I'm not really worried about it. But this unit is very full from the feel of things. I really do like the curl pattern to it. It is really long. This is Brazilian hair. It doesn't have the inches or anything like that, but I can easily say that this is for sure at least a 24 inch, if anything. Here is the front of the wig. This is what the actual frontal is looking like. Try to get it to focus right there. But yeah, this is what it's looking like right now. It is pre-plucked, but it definitely needs to be plucked some more. So yeah, that's what we're working with right now. And it does have a little bit of baby hairs in it. So yeah. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Hey, what's up, you guys? So today I'm gonna be doing a chit chat, get ready with me. But yeah, I was watching Basketball Wives yesterday, and I was just, I don't know. I have a lot to say. I know there's a lot of people that have a lot to say. So today I am gonna be doing a review for Donmily hair. I have worked with them in the past. This is probably, I don't think it's my second. I feel like I've worked with them more than twice, but I've definitely worked with their hair before. So yeah, anyway, let's get started. I already have my eyebrows and my base down and everything like that. But yeah, so I've been hearing a lot of things on the internet about this whole Basketball Wives season and them being, and a lot of people have been saying that Basketball Wives is colorist. Hold on. They keep saying that the Basketball Wives are colorist. I don't really know how to feel about it. I don't know if it's colorism or if it's just that they have a problem with OG, but I think they're just really afraid of OG because she used to be a football player, like a women's football player, and they just know like her strength, and they feel like, okay, if she hits me or something like that, then I know like she will really do damage. And I feel like that's more so what it is. I feel like it's more so of a fear of what they think she can do because she's, you know, she's a retired football player. You get what I mean? It's different from like a regular girl on the street that you want to just have an altercation with. It's like, do you want to fight Ronda Rousey? Would you want to fight Ronda Rousey? You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. I don't see it as colorism, because I keep seeing that a lot. I keep seeing a lot of people saying that, oh, they're colorists, but I feel like if they were colorists, then why would they have her on the show in the first place? You know what I mean? And they've had other girls on the show that were, you know, of a deeper skin complexion. When Jennifer and Evelyn were arguing, I don't remember people saying that Evelyn was a colorist then. So that's why I'm like, why is it with OG everybody feels like, you know, it's colorism? But maybe there was some things that, because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't watch the full season of Basketball Wives. I just really wasn't that interested this year. They didn't really capture my attention like that, because I felt like every episode that I kept coming in on, they were talking about the same shit, and they were talking about people that I didn't care about, like Kristen and Byron and the whole child thing. Girl, I don't care about that shit. I don't know these people. I'm not invested enough in the characters to care about it. You know what I mean? Like, it would be different if I already knew of her or something like that, but shoot, I definitely didn't watch the previous season of Basketball Wives. I'll tell you that now. But yeah, as far as like them being colorists, I don't know. I don't see it like colorism. I just feel like Evelyn and them are afraid of OG because they know what she's capable of. Like, they know that she will really whoop their ass like for real. Like, this ain't finna be no regular street fight that you have with these other girls. You see how OG just slung Evelyn into the bushes, and Evelyn didn't do shit. Evelyn did not come after OG. For anybody else, if somebody throws you into some bushes, soon as you get up, you finna take off on them. Right? Right or wrong? Right or wrong? You're not finna throw me into no bushes and then I'm just finna get it. Girl, we both finna be in these bushes. That's what's finna happen. We both finna be in the bushes. You gonna come tumbling down with me. But yeah, Evelyn was in the wrong for that for sure. She was trying to make it seem like she was just going up to CC to talk to her. It's like, girl, you was not going up to her to talk to her, talking about, she can't leave without me giving her my parting gift. Girl, you got a parting gift, into the bushes. Evelyn took so many L's on this trip. Evelyn took so many fucking L's. Like, and I don't understand why Shani kept saying, oh, we took L's, we took L's. Shani, you didn't do shit but fucking sit there and watch it all happen. So I don't know how you took an L. You took an L by what? You just want to be a part of some shit. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Nobody has been talking to you. And I don't care what nobody say, Shani is so fucking messy. Shani is messy because it's like, she knows certain people don't get along and they want to keep sitting down and having these lunches and dinners talking about the same shit, and every time they meet up, it's the same situation. And to be honest, I mean, I know they have to do it because it's TV and they need some type of entertainment. You get them together, somebody at the table has to mention something to get them all roused up and bring up some old shit so that they can argue about it. And you know that's gonna happen, and you get your footage and you get your check at the end of the day, and you know it's gonna make for a good show. People even said that they need to take Shani off the show. I was reading comments online and it was like, oh, Shani needs to go, Shani needs to go, but this is Shani's show. I don't know if you guys know that or not, or maybe you just haven't been looking at the credits on the screen, but Shani is the executive producer of Basketball Wives LA, okay? It's her show. So at the end of the day, she's not going nowhere, and she does get to say so. If she don't want to have OG in certain scenes, or she, you know, I even seen something today where it said that OG wasn't even allowed to be on stage with them at the reunion. They had her in a separate room away from everybody else, and I was just like, that part I really didn't understand. And I really don't like the fact that they just make it seem like OG is just such a bad person and she just so aggressive and all this other stuff. But I can see why people would look at it and be like, oh, they're colorists, because a lot of people look at darker skinned men and women as aggressive. When we do things, we just seem more violent. You know what I mean? When it's coming from us, it just seems a little bit more harsh. Yeah, in general, people look at darker skinned women and men as aggressive. For some reason, we're always the one that seems aggressive, even if we're not the aggressor. You know, we just seem like we're the one that's the problem. And you know, even like on like Proud Family, I don't know if any of you guys remember Proud Family. It was a cartoon that was on Disney Channel like some years ago, and I remember they had like the Blue Sisters, I think they was they called the Blue Sisters or something sisters, I don't know, but I remember they was blue, so that's why I'm calling them the Blue Sisters. The blue one, they were really dark skinned. It was 3 of them, and they were like the dark skinned ones, and they were like the mean ones. They were the mean girls on the show. And then Penny, who's like the lighter skinned girl, she's like the nice one. And then her best friend Dejanay, they had her looking like, I didn't like how they painted her character out too. But anyway, like there's been a lot of colorism on TV, but there's definitely a lot of colorism in the entertainment business in Hollywood in general. And a lot of people were saying like, oh, you know, we should cancel Basketball Wives. But if you really want to cancel Basketball Wives, then just stop watching the show. Like, you can do like what I did, just don't watch the show anymore. That's how you can get rid of the show. If nobody's watching the show, or if the views are low, or if the ratings are low, then eventually the show is gonna go bye-bye. And that's just what will happen. So if you guys are really talking about boycotting Basketball Wives and all this other stuff because of OG, which to be honest, I mean, Basketball Wives has been on air for so long, and I just really don't know, just like most shows, I just feel like at some point in time, they're eventually going to be off air, and there's going to be a new show to come around. But they've been along for so long. They're kind of like pioneers in a sense of, you know, reality TV shows and like that type of reality TV show. I don't know if any of you guys watched the episode from last night when OG pulled out her receipts, because Evelyn caught herself like trying to put OG on blast and try to make it seem like OG was just talking to herself and Chad wasn't replying. To me, I felt instantly like he could have deleted that shit. You know what I mean? He could have deleted everything, then sent it to her. And she was so thirsty, and she was really in her feelings because she was sitting there trying to call OG ugly and all this stuff. And OG was like, yeah, you calling me ugly, but me and you can pull the same niggas. You know what I mean? So I must not be that bad looking. But OG was like, sis, oh, you want to pull out the receipts? Oh, because your receipts are fake, mine are real. If you really want to get in your feelings about it, OG pulled up some text messages, which makes a lot of sense, you know, too. Like, if you don't see much online, like on Twitter and stuff like that, it definitely does make sense that, you know, maybe the conversation went outside of that. And OG got his number, so at some point in time it went from Twitter, and I don't know if they seen that like in the Twitter messages, because how did she get his number? You know what I mean? So he must have gave her his number on Twitter. But I think Evelyn was so upset and is so in her feelings, and she was just so set on proving OG to be a groupie or being thirsty. But it's like, Evelyn, you're the ultimate groupie. So for you to ever call anybody else a groupie is beyond me, because it's like, that's how you even are even on this show right now. You get what I mean? This shit should be called basketball groupies and ex-wives and baby mamas. Oh my god, I was just so happy though when I seen OG pull out them text messages, and Evelyn was just looking so done. Evelyn definitely took a lot of L's. People were really waking up, and that's what I'm happy about. Even though, you know, there is a lot of talk about colorism and things like that, I'm just overall happy that people are really seeing these women for who they are for real. Cause it's crazy, cause I used to like Evelyn. That's the thing. I used to really like her, but this season, it just really made me look at her and a lot of the other ladies different. Even Malaysia, like Malaysia was just, I don't know. And I remember a time when Malaysia wasn't even cool with Shani like that. Like when Brandy was on the show and they was going through all their drama and stuff, but I get why Malaysia has to be cool with her, because this is her job and that's technically her boss. You know what I mean? I just found it interesting when Kristen tried to call her husband and tell her how bad Cece was and all this other stuff. And then her dude got on the phone, was like, well, me and my dad are actually just trying to work things out right now. So she was sitting there on the phone looking dumb. He not trying to have all that drama with Cece right now. You know, he's trying to mend his relationship with his father. Like, you can have your little catty shit with her and y'all can keep going on and on about it, but men are not messy like that. Like, she want her nigga to be a female and be messy so she can get on the phone and be like, babe, and she did this, so they can sit on the phone and gossip and shit. Like, a nigga's not finna sit on the phone and gossip with you. And if he is, he's a weirdo. I didn't like the fact that they kept saying like, oh, Cece, you keep walking away, you don't never want to handle nothing. But it's at the same time, like, first of all, I'm not gonna keep talking about the same thing. Walking away is probably the best thing that you can do. It's the mature thing to do. I just feel like they contradict themselves so much, and it's like crazy to me. It's like you say one thing about one person, but then when it comes to you or your friend, then all of a sudden you guys are in the right, but this person's in the wrong. Like, that's what I didn't understand. Like, and seriously, almost every person on that cast, especially on that side, maybe with an exception of like Kristen and Phoebe or whatever, and Shani has never gotten physical with anybody, but everybody else has gotten physical or has some kind of altercation where they were about to physically harm somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially Evelyn. On almost every season that Evelyn has been on, she has been very aggressive and has tried to attack several castmates. So that's wild to me. And even when Shani was sitting down talking to Jackie, like, you know, Jackie, I don't ever have to worry about you, you know, hauling off and hitting someone. But you definitely have to worry about Evelyn hitting somebody, because Evelyn will hit somebody every chance that she gets. But somehow OG is so aggressive and just, oh my God, they just can't take her and she has to go somewhere else. Like, girl, if y'all don't knock it off. And to keep it $150, y'all was all running over there being messy because y'all wanted to see Evelyn hit Cece. Because even on the way of Evelyn walking over there, I heard so many people talking about, Evelyn, no, Evelyn this. Like, because y'all knew she was about to go do some fuck shit. Evelyn got her ass handed to her the whole time. You couldn't even fuck with Cece. I don't even get why she has such a big problem with Cece, to be honest. Because Cece wasn't gonna let her talk to her any kind of way. Because Cece called her a bitch. And because this is what happened. Cece said what she had to say about Evelyn. Somebody ran back and told Evelyn. Evelyn confronted Cece about it, and Cece was like, yep, I said it. Yep, I said it, and X, Y, and Z, and this is what else I have to say. And Evelyn didn't like that. And another thing that I don't like about Evelyn too on this season that I noticed, even when Evelyn went to go confront OG with those text messages and stuff, I feel like she needed backup. She needed an audience. She needed somebody to put the battery in her back to go do it. Because even when they got to the little place, they kind of just like stood around when they saw Jackie and Cece and OG getting into the car. They saw them walking over there, and then they kind of stood and they were like sitting in one little area. If you watch the episode, you know what I'm talking about. Because if you was Billy Badass, like, you walked all the way over there, then continue walking over to the person that you came over there to confront. Don't stall when you see him. Oh, now you want to stop, and you was walking around, and then you had, I don't know, that shit was some old corny shit. And then I looked up online to see how old these women are. They're like 40 something years old. like damn near 50. And it's crazy. That's another thing I want to talk about too. Hold on, let me finish this little cat eye. But yeah, it was just crazy to me how they were all sitting back and letting Phoebe talk trash about Jackie being old and all this stuff. And it's like, you guys are just as old. Evelyn and Shawnee and Jackie are all around the same age. Jackie is what, like 50? I saw that Jackie is like 50. Shawnee is like 49 and Evelyn is 48. So for you guys to be sitting back laughing and kikiing with Phoebe about Jackie being old, you guys are just right up there with her. So it's like, y'all should have shut that shit down, and y'all kept going on with that and laughing about it like, girl. And to be real, just like I said in like one of my previous get ready with me's, like, don't sit around calling older women old, because you're gonna get old one day. Like, you're not beyond, you know, aging, FYI. Like, you may get to the point where you don't even look like you're that old, but at the same time, you are not beyond aging, and you will eventually get old too one day. So I don't know if you think you just got the fountain of youth or something, you just feel like you're gonna be young forever. Girl, no. Also, I'm wearing some lashes, some new lashes. Hold on. I'm wearing some new lashes by ALC Lashes. This is the box. These are the new lashes that I'm wearing. This particular style is sold out, she said. This is called Zam, but I would say still go follow her, still go check them out, because you never know, she could possibly bring these back or something. But I did wear her lashes in my past, I want to say either my past 2 or 3 videos. My past 2 or 3 videos, I have been wearing her lashes, different ones. And I did wear these ones in my last video when I did the barrel curl look, when I was going on a little date night, but I wasn't going on nobody's date. Okay, you guys, so now that our face is beat for the gauze, honey, we're gonna go ahead and just move on to, I feel like I want to fix my lash though, because it's not up enough for me. Let me fix that, hold on. So our base is done. Now we can go ahead and start applying our unit. So let me show you guys the unit. I showed you guys the unit when it was fresh out, like coming straight out of the box. I did go ahead, pluck it, and I bleached the unit. I let it air dry, and this is what it's currently looking like. So this is the inside construction. It's just been bleached or whatever. I mean, I didn't bleach it like literally right this second, but you get what I'm saying. And then this is a new hairline that I've created. It's a lot more natural looking, you know. I really like these lashes. Shout out to, her name is Ashley Latrice. So shout out to Ashley Latrice Collection for sending over these lashes, because girl, so bomb and extra, just like me. I'm hoping that this unit is tight enough, because I feel like with 360 units, for me, just because my head is small, I feel like I need to have an elastic band inside. But that's just, you know, me being me. But I feel like I need an elastic band, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of times. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide it on down. Yeah, I need an elastic band. There's no way that this is gonna be tight enough for me to do this style. You see how loose this is already? Like, it's way too loose for me. Damn, did I cut too much of the, I think I cut way too much lace off. Let me see. Oh, maybe not, it's just stretchy. It's super stretchy, but even then I still feel like I might have cut maybe a little too much lace off of here. We're gonna have to make it work anywhere. That's a first. But anyway, I did sew an elastic band in here, and I'm hoping that this works, because girl, if not, I don't know. It's just one of them things where we're just gonna have to make it work. You guys, okay, so I literally had to cut the elastic band out and change it so that it can be higher and tighter. So I think I might have fixed the issue somewhat, but the overall wig is still very loose, like extremely loose. But in the back though, not the front half. The front half is definitely a lot more secure since I put the elastic band a little bit closer to the front, like right by my ear, because I think I didn't put it on the right way at the first times.
Westside, bank kid, it won't fall. Everything y'all did, it been done. My shoe game, can't touch this shit. Bitch still hollering about fuck me. Nah, fuck that bitch.
So So I'm pretty much just content with the fact that the ponytail is just not gonna work for me today, like in any kind of way. So because of that, I can't do a ponytail with this wig just because it's, to me, it's still too big in the back, and I have to put like a bunch of bobby pins for it to kind of work. But even then, like, my ponytail is just not slick enough, and it's just really frustrating me, and I feel like I'm just wasting so much time. So
I don't wanna get married. Kick you a bird, parry. Or eat so good, these hoes like a boy get fat, eat salad. On round and round, no knees, no blank. Got your main bitch with my dick shit, she ain't nothing. You like her heel fast, see walk past me like shit. She seen my arms, mom, she tryna touch that. I said, bitch. I bang hoes, riding in drop top rain roads. I train hoes, I'm a pimp, Trinidad Jane clothes. This side, bank head. It wasn't fun. Everything y'all did, it been done. My shoe game, you can't touch that shit. Bitch that holler about fuck me. Nah, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Bitch that holler about fuck me. Nah, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Bitch that holler about fuck me. Nah, fuck that bitch.
on the side. But yeah, my best friend showed me this hairstyle the other day and I was like, okay, that'll work. Because I was trying to do the other ponytail and it just was not working for me. It's super windy right now, so sorry about that. But yeah, this is the look all the way through. I mean, y'all already know how I do. I don't even feel the need to even rub it in at this point, but boop, slick. slick, sleek ponytail. But yeah, this unit was sent to me by Donmily hair, so shout out to Donmily for sponsoring today's video and sending over this unit. If you guys are interested, a link to this unit will be listed down below. The pros to this wig would be the lace on the unit. I feel like the lace was not only very thin and transparent, but it was also very soft and stretchy, and that's one thing I like about this unit, because sometimes I get lace and it's really hard and stiff, but this one was soft and stretchable, and it was also the invisible kind, to where like you can't really tell like where's my lace at, because I have lace that's out and exposed, but you can't even tell. So that's a good thing about that. The only con would be the actual hair, honestly. I know that sounds crazy, but the actual hair would be the only con for me, just because I feel like it just gets really tangled, and I don't like when my hair is super tangled like that. Like, I want my brush or my fingers to be able to go through it, but I don't know. So that's the only con that I really have, is just like the tangling in the hair. But other than that, it's a really great unit. If you guys want to check it out, like I said, a link will be listed down below. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys really liked it, and I'll see all of you guys in my next one. Bye!